Hi Cancer, and welcome to your June love reading. I'm going to do an oracle read today. Oops, slippery cards. For those of you that would like to know what's happening in the work and finance area of your lives, I'm going to be doing a second video. I thought I'd separate them off because not everybody wants to hear a love reading. So I'm going to separate them off for June. So that will be coming up in this coming week. So if you would like to hear the June reading for career and money, then please subscribe and click the like button so that you, not the like button, sorry, the notification button so that you don't miss that. But I hope everything's okay with you, Cancer, and let's get started to see what June is bringing us regarding love. Spirit, please give the messages for Cancer for the month of June. Please give the messages for love for Cancer for the month of June. I'm not going to take those because I just dropped a whole heap of them. Is that within camera shot? Yes. Always like to check my camera angles just in case. Spirit, Cancer for the month of June, please. Cancer for love for the month of June. Cancer for love for the month of June. Cancer for love for the month of June. What's this? Chakra. Okay. This is looking positive, Cancer. Let's see. Let's see. Spirit, are there any more? Are there any more from this pack, please? Truth. Intuition. Okay. I think we've got a couple more to come, so bear with me. And again, please, Spirit, and again. And again. And again, please, Spirit. I have to be sure when I see cards sort of poking out of the pack, I get a feel for them, so I have to be sure that they're the right ones. One more, please, Spirit. Is there one more? Is there one more for Cancer, please? For the month of June. Is there one more card for Cancer, please? Is there one more, please, Spirit? Is there one more? Okay, Cancer, so what we're seeing here is the new beginnings. At the beginning, it's showing new beginnings for you. So, you know, if you're in a position where you're waiting for new love to come into your life, then it's showing as very likely for the month of June. And maybe I'm hearing the words patient and waiting. So even though we haven't got any patience cards in the spread, this is what I'm hearing. And it's almost like you've been waiting for this recognition, this reward to sort of perhaps be noticed by someone that you know, have had your eye on, or, you know, maybe someone's ready to step forward and say to you that, you know, you're the person that they've had their eye on. This is, you know, definitely positive. You're definitely going to be rewarded and feel like, you know, love is coming into your life at this stage. You know, now I very much get the feeling this is something that you have been waiting for. So, you know, we've got the possibility of a really nice beginning there. I feel there's an underlying thing for you here, Cancer. I feel like you're concerned. You have some concerns, and it's almost like you know, having waited for this new beginning to come in, there's a part of you that's wondering whether or not it's going to be, this relationship will be honest, will be truthful. And the word betrayal's gone through my head, and I suspect some of you, and this won't apply to all of you, but some of you have been let down in the past, or perhaps betrayed in some way in the past, you know. And Spirit are very much saying that this is an honest new beginning. This is a truthful beginning. This is something that you intuitively will know. You'll get a good feeling about this, Cancer. Somehow, it's almost like the pieces are going to fall into place, and you know, you'll have this, you'll feel it inside. We've got this card of intuition. There's this inner knowing. What's interesting to me here, and I usually work across ways, but sometimes up and down, and it's interesting here, I never read reversals. Very, very rarely do I read reversals. But when this one fell out of the pack, I actually felt, I need to read this upside down. It didn't feel right to read it as a deception and envy card. So, you know, what I'm reading from this, what's interesting is that it came out underneath the truth card. Okay? So, you know, in that position, I'm taking that as a reinforcement of truth. That, you know, whereas you had this concern maybe about whether or not this new beginning or this new person in your life was, you know, someone you could trust, someone who'd be honest with you, you know, or whether or not they'd be deceitful. Because this has come up in the reserve position, this is Spirit's way of letting you know that actually there's not going to be deceit here. It's the end of the deceit. So if you've had, as I said earlier, a deceitful relationship before, or one that you felt you couldn't trust, looks like this one is going to be very, very different. Okay. Now, it feels to me like a new relationship, but it could also be someone that is in your surroundings, as I said earlier, maybe someone you've got your eye on, or you may feel that, you know, things have moved on in a relationship that was already standing. I'm going to do some clarifying cards later, so that may well come up, you know, to see if this is someone from your past or not. At the moment, it's not showing us that, but, you know, in which case, this would have been something. With the deception and envy card being in reverse, it would have been something that is done, it's dusted, it's over in terms of deception, and that now things are moving on. We have this fertility card here. This doesn't automatically mean pregnancy, although it can. The fertility card is all about things that are growing. You know, again, this has come up underneath the heart chakra card, which shows, you know, that this relationship can grow into something that is really loving, you know, something you've been waiting for, something that's fulfilling, that's heartfelt, that's warm, you know, and this is going to lead to, you know, you making some decisions in your life, you know. Now, the word area is coming into my mind. So, you know, it may be that you're having to, maybe your partner is living at a distance away and you're having to decide whether or not to move to be near your partner. Can you see that clearly? Sorry, it's the reflection. Or whether or not, you know, there's just basic decisions, living decisions, or it could simply be a decision about the relationship itself. This is definitely coming up as a positive relationship, and certainly difficult things have been, you know, behind you. But as I say, that may be a feeling from a different relationship from before. You know, you may want to, you've just maybe storing negative feelings from previous experiences, which is what, you know, a lot of us do. You've got this card of conflict and defeat. And, you know, I think Spirit are saying here that, you know, this relationship is a good relationship. Whatever this new beginning is, it's going to lead to warm, heartfelt places is what I'm meaning. So, yes, you have got a loving relationship beginning here. Like we said, difficult stuff behind you, but maybe, you know, this is part of your wrangling, Cancer. You may be feeling, you may be torn, you may be feeling, you know, is my level of trust in this new start, you know, there? Yes, Spirit are saying it should be. They are also saying use your intuition. If something doesn't feel right within this relationship, Cancer, you may well choose to walk. You know, you may well choose to, you know, the trust isn't there. I'm not quite ready yet for this new relationship, or for this relationship, especially if it's someone that's reconciling. You may well think, you know, is this a good idea? Is it not? Should I walk away from that? And that is why Spirit is showing us that you've got choices to make. There's decisions to make here. So it definitely looks like during the month of June, you've got this new scenario, whether that's someone returning at the moment, we don't know, or whether it's a brand new relationship and it's about your getting to know them and using your intuition to think, you know, does this person, do we gel? Do we seem good together? You know, but, you know, there's definitely going to be choices that you're going to be making here, and decisions that you're going to be making. Spirit are just saying to me that, again, they're showing us the crown chakra card on the bottom of the pack, and that's very much about your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge, and your, you know, your knowing. So you will definitely have the intuition working regarding this relationship. I wasn't going to use this pack of cards at all, but Spirit are saying to me that they want me to pull these. In fact, I nearly used these first because it was mentioned earlier, and for some reason they want me to use this, which wasn't my plan at all. So let's see what it is they want us to know. Please tell us about these new beginnings, Spirit, for Cancer. Cancer. Happy, happy. So yes, you know, as I say, you have these doubts, and I think this came up in your weekly reading, didn't it? That you may be feeling hesitant about things, but you have your doubts. Spirit is saying this is a happy relationship for you. You know, it's okay to begin to trust here and to build that relationship, to let it grow, because this is going to be a happy start for you. Is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else? Can you tell us about the deception and envy, please? Can you tell us about the deception and envy? That one's due to come out. Yeah, so whichever this situation is, now this is interesting because, you know, it may well be that someone, and I don't know why I brought this up earlier, it's obviously, you know, here, and I'm hearing this somehow, that the actual... When this card came up, as I say, it's very unusual for me to read it the other way up, but they brought it up with this change in the wind card. So whatever this situation that was going on before that you weren't happy with, Spirit have already said to us, look, we're presenting it upside down, basically. It's in reverse. So we're saying that the deception and envy is over. It's ready to be, you know, put in the past, put to bed, because... you know, potentially it's getting in the way of your happiness this month. And in order to clarify that more, they're saying, you know, there's a change here. A change has happened. Something has happened to take out the negative things that may have been happening before. Now, if you haven't been in a relationship and this new beginning is a new relationship for you, as I said earlier, it could well be that you're still carrying feelings, negative feelings from a previous relationship, and that's all part of our healing process, isn't it, when we go through difficult things. So, you know, be assured that this is a happy, happy change for you, Cancer. You know, it's looking really positive for you for June, which is great in your love life. Please tell us, Spirit, about the conflict and deflate. Deflate? Why do I keep saying that? Why do I keep saying that? Sorry. Deflate. Okay, the defeat. Spirit, you know what I mean. That's so funny. Okay, for Cancer, what is the conflict and deflate? Defeat. Conflict and defeat, please. Conflict and defeat. Yeah, now I'm just looking at this for a little while, Cancer, because when this came out, this card, it came out reversed. And like I said, I'm not a great fan of reversals, but for some reason today I'm getting reversals, which is quite strange. Conflict and defeat. Conflict and defeat. It almost gives me a feeling of that. It almost gives me a feeling that you have been feeling sort of powerless regarding a situation. That's a very powerful word. I'm not enjoying that word, Spirit, powerless, because I don't think we're ever completely powerless. But it almost feels like, you know, whatever it was you've been through, or whatever it is that you're not sure about that makes you want to walk away, Spirit have given us this in reverse, which is basically saying, you know, if you choose to walk away when this could be something really nice and really positive for you, then it's going to keep you quite stuck in the place you've been, Cancer. You know, if it had been the other way up, I'd have said to you, look, you know, although you feel like walking away, you're going to feel inspired to move forward, to progress this relationship. This is coming almost as a little warning to you, I think, Cancer, from Spirit, because what they're saying here is that, you know, you may have felt sort of that you've got no one to help you, and that you feel stuck, and you feel that your only option is to walk away because you're not sure that you're trusting this situation, that you haven't got sort of somebody around you that you can ask about this relationship because maybe it is brand new, but it sort of feels like they're saying you're gonna be feeling very, instead of progressing, which is what you'd do if you had a leg up with something, it feels like you're going to be keeping yourself at a standstill and keeping yourself stagnant. Do you see what I mean? I hope you've put that across in a way that's clear, because what they're saying is, as I said earlier, this is a potentially a really good relationship for you coming in June. And, you know, to walk away at this stage because you're maybe feeling fearful is something that can keep you stuck where you're at for quite a while. So let's see what these movements, choices and decisions are, please. Yeah, so this came up upside down, but I'm not going to read it upside down in reverse, because that didn't feel right. So you have got movements, choices. Things are going to be very good for you, Cancer. You know, they are sort of saying, you know, all that glitters, you know, this is a positive move forward for you. So they don't want you to stand still. Okay, they want you to follow your intuition, yes, and obviously if there's red flags, then be mindful of them. But, you know, there is change ahead of you. They have put these difficult things behind you, experiences behind you, and this really can grow into something positive. I'm going to clarify the fertility card, just in case there's an additional message there. What is the fertility card, please? For Cancer for June. What is the fertility card, please? What is the fertility card, please? What is the fertility card? What is the fertility card? Yeah, I mean, they're giving you a clear message here, Cancer. You know, whatever this relationship is, whether it's new, whether it's someone returning, you know, this is a relationship that has the potential to go long term. Things are changing for you. If you've been let down in the past, this is not the relationship that is going to let you down. You are going to be able to move forward with it if you know, can overcome your hesitance, your fears. You know, if you have any, obviously this won't apply to everybody, but, you know, this is a relationship that is long term. You know, it can grow, as they said, it gave us it with the fertility card, grow into something really positive, all that glitters. Okay, I do apologise if you can hear Somebody's decided to drill outside my house. So I hope that doesn't interfere with the video. Let's just clarify recognition and reward, and then I think we'll move on to some romance angels or some whoops, loops. I want to throw out two, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, so, you know, the two that they've thrown out, we have here and now. And, you know, what is very telling here, because that kind of fits in with what we were saying with the leg up card down here, is that, you know, you see this girl here who she's sitting in between her past and her future. Okay? So, you know, again, Spirit is saying, look, you can choose which way to go. You can choose to be stuck where you were because you don't trust that this, you know, is a relationship that can move you on. Or you can make these decisions and choices and go for all that glitters. I'm going to actually, let's put it there because we asked for clarification there. You're going to be hearing from somebody. There's a message here. There's a message coming in. So again, this is making, and I don't know why I keep saying this, because we've got so far no cards to suggest this is someone from the past, apart from some of these cards here that suggest things that have happened in the past, maybe. So whatever it is, you're going to be hearing from somebody soon, very soon. This is a reading for June, and you are going to be receiving some sort of message about this relationship and the best way forward. And with it being a card that features the sea, this could well be someone from overseas, and it may be totally unexpected. They're saying unexpected to me at the moment, so it may well be that this is totally out of the blue. So that may well be someone from your past, Cancer, but equally it could be someone new that you're meeting online or wherever. Oops, sorry, I wobbled the camera. I'm just going to pull some Romance Angels cards to see if we can get any more clarity. What messages do you have for Cancer Spirit for the month of June in terms of their love life? What messages do you have for Cancer? What messages do you have for Cancer for the month of June? Messages do you have for Cancer, please? Please give us clarity. Cancer. Spirit, please give us messages for Cancer. Codependency. This may be where some of your doubts have been coming in, Cancer. This is a codependency card, as you can see. It says at the bottom, addictions are affecting your romantic life. It may be that someone you have an involvement with, or maybe even yourself, has an issue with some form of addiction. You know, whether that be, you know, in terms of alcohol or drug addiction, sexual addiction, whatever, the sort of dependencies on those things, or it could well be a dependency on somebody else. So let's see what the next one is that they bring for us, because that will clarify that even more. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Tell us more for Cancer for June. Spirit, are there more for Cancer for June? Oh, this is interesting. So, you know, it may well be, Cancer, that you had a codependent relationship in the past that wasn't particularly healthy for you. that brought its problems, or maybe you had a hard time letting go of somebody, or they had a hard time letting go of you, which would explain the codependency. But they're very much saying here that this is new love coming in for you. And they're asking you not to be afraid. They want you to express your love, you know. And, you know, maybe if there's someone around that you've, you know, had around for a while, and you have wondered whether or not to say anything to them or to make your move, you know, it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is suggesting this is new love for you coming in. Spirit, if this is a previous love, can you also give us the card for that, please? If this is previous love. Yeah, so this is someone that you're very attracted to. So this suggests that this may well be someone you already know, or at least know of, Cancer. I'm just reading the bottom. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it may just be that when you meet this person, you will know they are, you know, a new love to you, but you will know that they are right for you and that you feel very attracted to them, and that they find you very attractive too. And in terms of, I asked Spirit to clarify with a reconciliation card if there was someone from the past. Now, interestingly, they have thrown up the past life relationship card, which says you've known each other before. So it may well be that this person you feel a strong connection to and an attraction to is someone that you've known in a previous life, Cancer. Which is something that, you know, is it can be very positive. It can also be something that you are, some karmic relationships are past life relationships, which sort of means that you both have lessons to learn. But because they have been giving us these cards about, you know, the deception and envy being in the past, and asking you to have some faith and you know, move on rather than stay still, and they're giving you all that glitters, and they're telling you this loving relationship can grow, I see this past life card as something very positive. So, are there any more, Spirit, from this deck, please, before I just pull a couple of love cards from the other? Any more? Are there any more from this deck, please? Yeah, so Spirit is saying here, they've given us unrequited love. And this is something that you're worried about. This isn't something that fits with the rest of the reading. This isn't, you know, if you say, oh, well, this is relationship's not going to work out. No, that's not what Spirit is saying here. This is about how you're feeling, Cancer. This, again, is about these feelings of doubt as to whether or not you can trust the new relationship, or whether or not you should, you know, let anybody in emotionally because you were hurt before. They're saying here, this isn't going to be a relationship that will be unrequited. Definitely not. They want you to give your relationship a chance. You know, give it some time, work on it, and it's come up, that one's come up with getting to know each other. So it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So the overall message here is, this new person that is coming in, Cancer, this is going to be a good relationship. This is what the cards are showing. Now, obviously, you know, as Cancerian, you will know whether or not you're wanting to welcome in a new relationship. We all have free will, and this won't apply to all Cancers, obviously. But if this is resonating with you, or is something that you would like in your life, you know, Spirit are giving you the clear message that, you know, don't let your doubts get in the way. Don't worry about, you know, this isn't going to be good. Your intuition will tell you if there's red flags and things to avoid, but just try and balance out what is fear and what is actually you know, a real red flag, because they're really wanting you to give the relationship a chance, because this could be a lovely new start for you, Cancer. And we're almost at the end of the reading, and I usually end on the romance angels for a love reading, but they're making me work today because I just feel the need. They're saying pull 3. Oops, that one. Yeah, here we go. They're giving us, they say, you will have some decisions to make with this relationship. And that's very much what they told us before. Choices, movement, decisions. Just allow yourself to daydream. Just allow yourself to, you know, let the lovely side of relationships come in. They said, for those of you who are feeling sad and feeling isolated, this is the end of that. This is the end of that. I can hear them saying end. This is the end of your sadness and your feelings of isolation, Cancer. And they're saying, you know, your third eye, intuitively, you will know, you will also see signs. Look out for signs of a new relationship. There's another one to come. They said pull 3, but I think there's another one to come. Bear with me. Spirit, please give us the other card, please. Please give us the other card. Please give us the other card. Ooh. Here we go, in the whole deck then. What's this? Yeah, the Spirit are kind of saying, you know, for a while now, Cancer, it almost feels like you've been a bit closed off. For those of you that have been wary and not wanting to pursue a new relationship because of whatever happened before. Again, this has been presented in the reverse. And, you know, they're saying that rather than you refusing to see that this is a you know, a good relationship for you and one that can grow, they feel that you've turned a corner. Spirit are saying we're presenting this upside down because actually we feel that you no longer are refusing to see, that you're now feeling more positive, Cancer, and you're willing to give it a chance. And this is very much what they're asking you to do. Give your relationship a chance. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. If you have, then if you could subscribe and press the bell button. As I say, the money and career reading will be coming up for you in the next few days. So have a lovely June. Give the relationship a chance that's coming in, or, you know, or coming back, whichever way it goes. And yeah, have a great June. Thanks, Cancer. Bye.